So I think we can all agree that the Italians make great food. Let's see how they do it making helmets. Let's get into this. All right, welcome back to another episode of Paul's Collectibles. If you're new to the channel, I really appreciate having you. Thanks for giving me a shot while I check out my 3 3/4 inch Star Wars action figures and my full-size Star Wars helmets. And if you're a subscriber or someone who's been watching me for a while, I really appreciate having you. Thanks for coming back. Today, we're getting back to the roots of the Paul's Collectibles channel. That's right, full-size Star Wars helmets. This time we're going to be looking at Phase 1 Clone Trooper. Quick backstory, when I first started collecting helmets, my goal was to simply get 4. The Phase 1 helmet, the Phase 2 helmet, the Stormtrooper helmet, and the New Order Stormtrooper helmet to show the logical progression of the Stormtrooper helmets. And then it kind of slid from there, as you can see behind me, and I never ended up with a Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet. Today, remedied. This helmet comes all the way from Italy, from Dave's Armory. I got in contact with that company on Etsy, and they also have a Facebook page. And so far, I have been absolutely impressed. I ordered it on January 15th. They said it would ship within 2 to 3 weeks. It shipped literally February 1st. And get this, all the way from Italy during these trying times, the arrival date was estimated to be between February 9th and February 28th. And I was totally fine with that. Today is February 8th, and it's here. So without any further ado, let's get into this box, take a look at this helmet, see what we got, and see what we'll be adding to my Star Wars helmet collection. Okay, so there it is. We'll get into that in just a second. It comes with this great letter directly from Dave at Dave's Armory. It's got his signature down here, the checklist. These are all unique helmets. This is number 423, and the date that it was manufactured or sent gives you some information about the helmet. His business card. I love it that it's in Italian. L'Universo Star Wars Friende Vita. And completely surprisingly, he threw in an extra gift of what looks like an Ewok Lego kit. But with that, let's take a look at this helmet. It's obviously made of like resin or something. I'm not entirely sure. It's good and sturdy. You can hear it like a good sturdy plastic. The grill in here is painted gray. It's got some weathering, as you can see. It belonged to a veteran. This up here feels like that same resin painted black. A little bit more weathering up here. It's not got the shiny appearance. It's more of a matte finish, as if this guy's been in the field for quite a while. Those vents, those are cut in, and there is mesh behind them. I hope you can see that. This is just an indentation here, and you can see that this is a painted gray. Underneath here, we go around, get to the back of the helmet. Up here, that's like a red actual reflector piece. It's plastic. These are all cut in nicely. That's 3-dimensional right there. Feels like a comb or a brusher almost type of thing. Lots of weathering. This guy went through a couple of battles before he was either upgraded to Phase 2 armor or was taken out of service, so his helmet could be sent to me. Once again, pretty nicely detailed. You can see that it's a good solid cast. Over here, once again, more of the mesh, more of the weathering and painting, and we're back around to the front. The gray here, it's a little odd, like a like a sponge or maybe a cotton ball or something touched it, but that could just be part of the weathering. The visor is a good, nice, dark plastic. And then underneath here, that feels like it's also the same resin and it's painted on. Let's take a look inside the helmet. Inside the helmet, you can see number 423 by Dave's Armory. It is unfinished on the inside, so if I wanted to cosplay with this, assuming it'll fit over my head, I'd have to put my own padding and everything in. The visor is mounted and held in place, it looks like, by some sort of silicone caulking or something to that effect. There's mesh back here. It's actually a cloth mesh, it's not a wire mesh. I'll have to be careful with that to make sure I don't poke through it and poke a hole in it. And then these are that same type of mesh material right in there as well. All black inside, but overall, beautiful helmet. But there you have it. Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet, 1:1 scale from the Clone Wars, sent to me by the Italian company Dave's Armory, obviously in Italy, and I'm excited to add it to my collection. If you have any questions or comments about this helmet or how I got a hold of it, or if there's any more details you'd like about dealing with Dave's Armory in Italy, please be sure to put those in the comments below, as I'm happy to answer any questions. But with that, I am going to figure out where this is going to go in my cases, and I will see you on the next video.